There. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the show, Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. I'm Jeannie. Few announcements before we get started. Classes, we have our Tuesday night class because of the snowstorm has been postponed. It will start next Tuesday, so if you're interested in that, be here on time. It starts at 12. Also, we have a new beginners class starting tomorrow night at 7 p.m. here in St. Johnsville. So if you want to show up for the class, I mean, everybody enjoys it, and I hope you'll be with us. Tonight is a drawing for a name. Every week, I ask people to share as much as you can, these videos, and every time that you share, your name goes into a jar for a reading. Well, tonight's a night that we pull that for a reading. So, Michelle, do you have that? Lori Lazuski? Okay, I'll announce her name a couple times. If any of you folks know her, let her know that please that I pulled her name and she gets the free reading this month. Okay. All right. For those of you that are here for the first time, because I'm seeing some names I haven't seen before, these readings are free. I do not charge anything for them. It's my give back to Spirit for all that they do for me. Also, at the top of the page, there is a portion where you can make a donation. Those donations are appreciated, and there have been some people, several actually, that have been making donations. Those donations go towards the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment. That is for a building we are trying to get. We need the money, for deposits and all that good stuff. It gets expensive, and we just don't have the money ourselves. So we're looking for donations for that. But that's where any donations that come in, that's where they go. These readings are free. Okay. Let's see where we go here. Also, Friday nights, folks, we have open circle at 7:30. If you've never sat in one before, please join us. I mean, it's a lot of fun and it doesn't cost you anything. We ask afterwards that, all right, hold on. We ask afterwards if you decide to come back or when you decide to come back, a $10 donation. Okay, thank you. All right, wow, we have some spirit here that are anxious and ready to go. Okay, Eric Scott, I think I seen your name going through here. Wow, if you can pop in there, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, he's here. Yes.
Okay, hi, Eric. All right, a woman here. I don't think I've dealt with her before. I almost feel intimidated with her. She had the ability to intimidate. Her presence when she was in the physical world had the ability to intimidate people. I hope you know who I'm talking about. I don't necessarily feel that this is like a spirit loved one, but more of someone that you knew or the family knew, possibly even a teacher, because she's just talking about you haven't been following what you're supposed to be doing, Eric. Now, please understand, I don't know what this is that you're supposed to be doing, but it has to do with your health. All she's saying is you need to take care of yourself. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Thank you. All right. Okay. Is it Corsi McCadden? Corsi, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Folks, if I do mispronounce your name, please don't shoot the messenger here. I'm terrible with that. Don't do it on purpose. Corsi, as your name started to scroll by, I could hear a man's very loud voice. He's not yelling, but he just had one of those powerful voices that, like when he came into a room when he was alive and he started speaking, it's like everybody heard him whether they wanted to or not. I'm feeling a level of sarcasm with him because I want to laugh. But anyway, Corsi, he's here just to bring in a greeting to tell you he remembers you. And he's saying, it's not, he's not hurting anymore is what he's telling me. He's happy and he's well. And he wants to be remembered to the family. Just a lot of love from him. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Okay. Um, where are we going here? Give me a. Okay, Michelle Renee. Hi, Michelle. There's a woman that pops in, and I mean, literally just pops in and right back out, just for a moment. Just say hi. I feel a mother type vibration with her. Um, she's talking about some traveling, something to do with traveling. She wants you to know that she couldn't travel when she was here, but now she can, and she's having a ball. I hope that makes sense. Lorraine Richards, hi. This gentleman came through last night, and he's here again tonight, and he's very forward and very cranky. um, but as I said that, there's a big smile that comes on his face, and he says, "I know I was." I think he's referring to before he passed. Anyway, he wants you to know that he's okay, and he's okay with the changes that are being made, but he wants you to be careful. Some of the changes he's saying, just rethink them. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. I'm not really sure here. It has something to do with finances or a financial situation, just to rethink it. He's also, he has a dog with him. I don't know if you would know who this dog is, but he's just reaches down and just pats the dog. But he's happy, Lorraine. He's smiling, he's happy, and he says, I know I was miserable. He said, but it's only because he didn't, at the time, he didn't want to go. But he's saying now that he has gone, he's okay with it, and he's very happy. He says it's better this way because I'm not confused, or I'm not so angry. All's good. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Hope it helps. He's definitely a presence, man. When he comes in, he just wants to be heard. Okay. Kelly Busick, I think that's the proper pronunciation. Hi, Kelly. Kelly, there's some young people that have come in for you here. I'm not sure who they are. They're saying, you know us all. They're Do you swim a lot, or do you like swimming, or like the water or something? Because they're saying they want you to remember the times with the water, or at the water swimming. This group of people that came in, they didn't all pass over at the same time, just at different points, but they were involved in your life in some level or somehow. Okay. I don't mean to be evasive here, but Kelly, they want to be remembered to you. They want you to say hi. They want you to go forward with the dream, is what they're talking. That dream. He's showing me like a globe kind of off kilter, and he's laughing. So it tells me, the dream may have been a little off kilter at the time, he says, but it's been straightened out. Just go for it now, because now's the right time for you. It's your time to shine. It's just the way he puts it. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Wow. Okay. Wow, the screen's going nuts tonight again.
Yeah, it's going fast.
Hold on, folks. I'm trying here. Lisa Auld, AULD, Lisa. There's a man standing here, and he has robes on. I'm not sure the kind of robes that I'm seeing. But he's standing here with robes, and he's saying you don't always like the direction that you're headed. I want to say this is maybe this is a guide that's coming in. He's saying you're not always happy with the direction that you're going in. You need to learn how to steer it properly, to steer the direction, to steer the mode that you're going, and that comes through your heart, your mind, and your heart's desire. You need to know that you're more in control than what you think you are, more in control on a lot of levels with a lot of things. um, just be careful, okay? Because you're heading into some rough waters. You're going to come through it okay, but you need to keep that in your mind at all times that you're going to be okay. All right? I'll leave that. All right. All right. All right. Alex Fultz. Hi, Alex. Um, this woman's here, and it's like she's whispering. She's afraid of interrupting or something. I don't know. Um, she's saying he wants me here, but I'm not sure what I'm doing. Oh, she's welcome in. Just welcome her in, um, Alex. She she's talking. She's saying, "Remember a long time ago." Something to do with horses. It's a long time ago. If you went horseback riding or to a farm where they had horses or something. She wants you to remember this time. She's saying those were good times, and that's what you need to remember are the good things that happened. I hope this is a memory that you have because it's definitely one that she has that's holding her with a lot of love to you. Okay, I'll leave that. Okay, I just seen your name going through. Lori Lazuski, you won the free reading for um, the drawing tonight. So give me a call after the show and we'll set that up. All right. Harold McFadden. It says you're a non-believer and I love a challenge, but I'm not going to do that here online. If you'd like to give me a call and set up a private time, yes, I'll do the reading. You know, I'm not here to prove anything to anybody. I'm really not. I do what Spirit asks me to do. But at the same time, I do have an ego. Okay. Wow. I don't believe I just admitted that online. Okay. All right. All right, Judy, the drawings for the free reading these are for everyone. The more you share this video so it gets out there so people become aware of us and know who we are and actually subscribe to the station. For every time you share, your name goes into a drawing for a free reading at the end of every month. And this on Wednesday nights, it'll be the last Wednesday in February will be the drawing. Okay, so please share this video with as many as you can and get people to subscribe to the station for us. It would help us tremendously. Tammy Holbrook. Wow, as soon as your name came up, it's like a magnet. Tammy, are you having problems with like headaches? I don't even know if it's headaches, but like the top of my head feels sore. All right. I've got this little woman. I'm obviously I'm sitting in a chair, but she's standing there, and it's like she's rubbing the top of my head. She's like trying to bring in some positive energy. All right. Um. Okay. Tammy, I don't know if you've had it medically checked. Again, I'm not a doctor, folks, but she's saying go get it checked, baby. Just get it checked. There's something that has been missed that can be taken care of. It's like you don't have to deal with these. She's telling me you don't have to deal with these. You just need to get this checked. Perhaps you haven't seen the right doctor yet. I don't know. But she's bringing in a lot of healing and a lot of love. Okay, and I'll leave that with you. All right. All right, just try and slow it down here, folks.
You start messing with this when you're stuck.
Yeah, I know. I just
Use this one to mess with.
Alyssa Berry. Hi, Alyssa. As your name was scrolling through, there's a man standing here. Very thoughtful, kind of laid back. I want to say a quiet man by all means that we gauge a person's character. It's like when he was here in the physical world, he was very quiet. But I also feel almost a profound feeling with his vibration, like this man knew so much, but to look at him, you wouldn't know it because it wasn't something he flaunted. He's saying that you're a lot like him, Alyssa, but you're he's using the word you're much more hyper than he ever thought of being. But he wants to let you know that he's proud of the person that you are becoming, not the one that you've become, but he's proud of the person that you're becoming, he sees the effort that you're making to improve your situation and improve your life, and he's proud of that, and he just wants you to know that he's going to be with you every step of the way. Okay, I'll leave that. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, that's a much better screen. Thank you. Okay, yeah. See, it's a good thing Michelle's here, because now I can see what I'm doing. Thank you. Molly Hearns? Aaron's? Hearns or Aaron's? I'm not sure. But hi, Molly. Molly, when your name came up, I could hear a giggle behind me. Feminine. She wasn't terribly old when she crossed over. It's not like, she was a grandmother vibration. But I want to say a mother side of the family with her, definitely. And she's got an infectious type of giggle. It's like I want to smile. It makes me want to smile. It makes me feel good. I want to say, like an aunt or even a cousin, someone from a mother's side of the family. You would know who we're talking about, Molly. Okay. She's here it's like she just wrapping her arms around herself to show me that, that's what she wants to do with you. She says, oh, I want to give you that squeeze that I used to give you. But just know that she's around you a lot. She's saying you had so much in common, and whether this gets me in trouble or whatever, she says, you were my favorite. But she loves you dearly, and she's with you a great deal. And she doesn't want you outside in this weather. That was just an aside that she popped in there with. Sorry. But she doesn't want you outside in the weather. I don't know what it is. She didn't like the snow. She didn't like it at all. Okay. Wow. Okay. For those that are new here for the first time, these are free. They are not actual readings. It should have been named spirit messages. As people come on, your names come up. Spirit tells me who I'm supposed to go with. It's not something that I choose to. Okay. Okay. Lynn Marie. Hold on. Yeah, Lynn Marine Heim. Have you been having strange things going on in your house? There is a man here. He's not identifying to me, but he's laughing. He's saying those little things that go bump all over the house. That's me. I just want her to I want to make sure she knows I'm still around and that I still got my eye on her. And he's laughing about it. It's like when he was in the physical world, this is something that drew you kind of nuts because you couldn't get away with anything with this man. He wants you to know he still has an eye on you. He loves you. And when the things go bump, as he puts it, just say hi to him. Let him know that you acknowledge his presence. That's all he wants right now. Okay? He's also very mediumistic. I don't know if you know it or not.
I did something today.
Okay. All right. Well, just make sure you say hi to him when he does. Wow. Valerie Ellerby. Hi, Valerie. Valerie, have you been having problems with a jaw? Not teeth, but a jaw. Because there's a man here and he's rubbing the underside, not like from a toothache. A toothache I would, up here, but this is like under the jaw, like there's been some type of an issue going on here. You need to know that there's some healing going on. There's a lot of healing coming to you. Valerie, he's also, okay, because he's also saying, you really need to get this checked. You need to have things taken care of. He's worried about that. He doesn't, I don't know the medical term for it, but he's just concerned. Get it checked. Sometimes they give you a mouth guard, whatever, but know that there's healing. Know that there's a lot of love coming from him too. All right, I'll leave that. All right, where's Lisa Miller? Is anyone here for it? All right. Lisa, I don't know about for any of your friends, but I do know with you, there's a woman coming in and she's showing me a wheelchair and a walker and all different things that would help someone that had a hard time walking or getting around. It tells me she used these things when she was here because she wasn't mobile the way she wanted to be. That irritated her, something terrible, and she's saying it made her short-tempered. She wants you to know that she's sorry about that. But because she's saying, but look at me now, and she's dancing and, just messing around here, it's a good feeling. It's like she finally has freedom from a body that doesn't want to work anymore. There's love coming from her, but she's also saying surprises. I don't know what those surprises are, but that's coming very soon. I hope that makes sense. There's some type of a celebration. You know what it is, but she's saying there's surprises coming that you don't know. I'll leave that. God bless. Who's list 79? If you could show me a first name, it would help. Just talking to a number is a little difficult for me. Just put your first name up, hon. I don't need anything else. I know there's a message there for you. Danielle. Okay. Thank you. Because, he's standing here and he's pointing that one, and I'm like, but I can't read that name. Okay. Danielle, a man comes in and I feel like a grandfather or a great grandfather. It wasn't like he was terribly old when he passed on. He was like maybe in his 50s or 60s. I noticed some of the other people that's ancient, but it's really not. Anyway, um, this man is here, and it's like he's pacing back and forth. A big decision has to be made. Danielle, he's saying the decision. He says, "Do what I told you never to do before, and that's follow your heart." He used to tell you all the time about following the line and staying in the mode and doing what everyone else does. Fitting in, I guess, is the term I want to use with him, Danielle. But he's saying this time, follow your heart. He says, because you're right. Sometimes it's of the heart. It has nothing to do with the physical world. It's like that's some really big revelation for him because he said, I never thought I would have said anything like that. But he is this time because he can see things from a different perspective. And that's important to him. Okay, I'll leave that. Oh. All right. Candy DeLong. Candy, I would think that this is your mother. She's standing here and there's like tears coming down her face. And she's apologizing for something. Just basically, something happened. She didn't understand or she didn't have all the facts that she has now. But she wants you to know that she loves you and she misses you terribly. She's around quite a bit, more often than what you think. But she's saying, someday we'll be able to communicate one-on-one. But just know that she loves you. And when she's talking about communicating one-on-one, that doesn't mean through me or another medium. It means talking directly to her yourself. Hope it makes sense. I'll leave that. All right. Okay. Where's there? Andrea? Blyle? Wow, I know I'm not pronouncing that right. Okay. And I know I'm not pronouncing it right because there's a woman here and she's talking. I don't know what she's talking, but it's not English the way I know it. Basically, though, what she's saying, Andrea, is a need for you to be up and out. You've been down for too long. I don't know if it's, an emotional thing or a physical thing, but she's saying you need to get up and out. You need to get moving. You've been dormant for a long time. It could just be the winter. I know it's getting to me. It's like I don't even care if it's mud as long as I get outside and walk, but I can't on the ice. Anyway, Andrea, all she's telling me is that you would feel so much better if you got up and got out more. She's saying you know that too. All right, I'll leave that with you for now. I hope it makes sense. I hope you can understand the message. A lot of times, folks, when these messages come through, I don't really know what they're about. I truly don't. And I just give the messages out the way they're supposed to be. Hopefully, a lot of times because you're excited or nervous or whatever, being on here, you can't relate to it. But it's like, an hour or two from now, you're going to know exactly what we're talking about because you'll be talking to someone else and they'll remind you of something. It comes together. It all comes together. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen, at a moment's notice, but it does happen. Christina Flansburgh. Christina. I believe it's Flansburgh. Christina, I am seeing this angel here. Literally, Dwight Wings the whole 9 yards. An angel. Have you been praying to or talking to the angels asking for some intervention? It's like she's just here as a messenger, Christina, to say that you've been heard and that you just need some patience. The answers that you're looking for are coming very soon, but you need to have a little bit of patience. There's a lot had to happen to get to this point, and they want you to know that they're very aware of everything and that things are going to come out favorable for you if you just have a little bit more patience. Okay? Hope it makes sense. All right. Is Alyssa Linberry on here tonight?
Yeah. We talked about Indica.
Okay, well, there's someone back here, and that's unusual. All right. Just a quick one here, anyway. Alyssa, if you're still on, there's a little one here just popping up saying, tell her I said hi. Just, that's it. It's that quick. All right. Tammy Murphy, how are you? Tammy, as soon as your name came up, I got, oh, there she is. This is a mother vibration with her. If it's not your physical biological mother, it's someone that you looked at like a second mom. You were very, very close to her before she passed. She's saying we didn't always have a close relationship, but we were before she passed. Okay, Tammy? Has there been there been some real difficulties within, I want to say, extended family? Because this is what she's come to talk about. All right, she wants to say that you need to know that you're not responsible there. They have to work out their own stuff. She's saying that, you know, just for lack of a better way to say it, it's like don't be mean about it, but just stand your ground, and they'll learn to respect after a while that this is what you have to do. Well, I don't like giving messages like that, but that's the way it comes through. Just that she loves you, and she's going to help you in every way she can. Just like I always did when I was there. I'll leave that. Okay. All right. Wow. Chris Brown. Hi, Chris. Chris, are you having problems with your shoulders? There's a man here, almost, and it's like rubbing shoulders, like you've had a problem with your shoulders before or recently. Comes from lifting something. He's saying you're doing too much, or you're trying to do too much, or you're lifting more than you're capable of. But anyway, he's trying to bring some healing in for you here. He also wants you to know that he's very, very proud. Something that you've accomplished or finished that other people said you wouldn't be able to do, you have done recently. And he wants you to know that he's very proud. A lot of love, a lot of positive energy coming your way. And he's laughing because he's saying you can use all the positive energy you can get. So know that I'm sending some. Okay? I'll leave that. Crystal, I think Madison. Okay. Yeah, Crystal Madigan. All at once, I felt like I'm swimming. What's with the water tonight with everything? I felt like I was swimming, and I can see someone back on the beach, and they're standing there, and it's like just yelling for me that I'm out too far. Because I want to say to her, it's okay. She knows what she's doing. But Crystal, this woman's very concerned. She's saying when it came to making decisions, she used to make a lot of them for you. She didn't give you a lot of choices. I hope you know who I'm talking about, because she's here to say, I'm not going to do that anymore, because you have everything you need to make those decisions. She wants you to know that you have her love and her energy every bit as much as she can possibly give you, but you're going to be okay. You need to just make the decision, stick with it, and know that it's going to be all right. Okay? I'll leave that. Wow. Hi, Tyra Daniels. I don't like giving medical advice. All I can say is there's a young man standing here, and all he's saying is do whatever you have to do. And I do believe that there's going to be procedures being done. It's not going to get worse. The only way it's going to go is better, but it's going to be a long time getting there. Again, I'm not a medical doctor, but please, that's the way the message is coming through. You need to follow through. You need to have whatever these procedures are. It's going to be a long road to healing to when things are back the way they should be. But it is going to be. All right. I'll leave that. God bless. Okay. Well, Rose Senzio. Hi, Rose. Rose, there's two men here. One's older, and the other's a young man. He doesn't look much more than a late teen, early 20s. The young man is standing here, and he's got a ball, and he's throwing it back and forth between his hands. He's saying, "Yeah, I'm here. I'm okay. I got it under control now." Which is telling me the message to you, Rose, is that he didn't have a whole lot of control in his life when he was here, but he wants you to know that he has it now. He said, I had to learn the hard way. But boy, if regrets could come through, you would feel them and you would know it. But just know that he loves you. And the man that's with him, I believe, is his grandfather, because he's saying, I got the boy. It's okay. He's going to be okay. I hope it. Wow. Okay. I'll leave that for now. All right. Okay, Rose, it may not make sense, but it will in a couple hours. It's someone related to the family. And it's coming through for you because you're the one that's here, maybe instead of another member of the family. But please just remember we talked about it. Remember the message. It's going to make sense very soon. Okay? That's all I can say. I trust 110% what I get from Spirit, folks. Even when people tell me, oh, that makes no sense and that can't be right, I can only tell you what Spirit is giving me. I believe in them 110%. They've never done me wrong. So even when it's sometimes hard, something is hard to swallow, just remember it. And because it's going to make sense down the line. Please. Stephanie McGowan. Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie, was your uncle a tall, thin man? And I mean real thin. And he's laughing because he's saying, well, look, I lost the weight that I needed to lose. And he thinks that's funny. Okay. All right. Stephanie, this man is here. And I feel really good with his vibration. He's the type of man that when he walks into a room, he's always got something nice to say, a joke to give, always an uplifting vibration around him. And that's part of what's been missing in your life for quite some time. Is not necessarily just him, but that upliftment. Have you been really down lately? Because he's here, he doesn't like that. He wants you to know that. He wants things to get better. I'm not sure, he's not telling me how to tell you to make that better, but he's determined that it's going to be. Hope you can understand what this is all about. But wow, a lot of love coming from this guy. Every once in a while I meet someone in spirit, folks. It's like, wow, I really would have liked to have met them when they were in the physical world. Or even when I meet them now, it's still different. The whole vibration is different. The way I explain to people, they ask me about grief, and I'm like, well, yeah, it's there for all of us, one way or another. And this is how I get through, is working with spirit. Um, Even though I know that they're well and they're healthy, there's still that physical loss. We just find out other ways around that. Okay, and that's what Friday nights is all about. That spirit communication that lets you have that one-on-one with them, and oftentimes, more than not, direct answers can be given. But everyone that comes on a Friday night is guaranteed a message because of if not from myself, one of the other mediums that I have in the circle. Okay, so please just remember that the spirit's a wonderful thing. They've never they've never done anything that I need to worry about because I've always helped. All right. Is it Missy Marie? Missy, there's little children here. I love it when the kids come in because their energy is so open and so loving. Um, just want to say hi. And they want you to know that they're going on a trip, or they're going on the trip with you. I'm not sure where this trip is, but they're saying you'll know. You'll know what when we're there too, because they want to play games. They want to have fun. It's a good feeling. If you haven't had a vacation, you got one coming. I know that. Um, it may not be the vacation of a lifetime, but it'll be a chance to get away and to regroup. And that's what I feel is really, really needed. Okay. All right. See, Amanda. Children continue to grow when they are in spirit, and a lot of times, I know I've had children that have been stillborn. There have been miscarriages. Those children still continue on. They experience what they needed to in this physical life, and their spirit knows before they even get here what they need. But our children continue to grow in spirit, and I know this from experience. Um, the first time I actually seen my one son, it was like it did a number on me, to be totally honest. But to see him grown in a man is wonderful. Um, and how they talk is not necessarily words as you and I speak now, but a lot of times it comes through in the form of emotion. Um, if you want to use it, say it's telepathically from spirit, but they impressions, making the impressions of the thought that wants to be given through. And that's a lot how that works. Okay. Um, Kathy Fisher? Let's say Kathy Fisher. Yes, Kathy Fisher. How are you doing tonight? There's two women here. I don't know if this is a mother and her mother, but it's definitely your mother's side of the family. The older woman says that you didn't know her. So I believe that would be a great grandmother, possibly great twice back. She said you didn't know her, but she wants to know you. She's loved you ever since you came into this world, and it's like she's enjoying getting to know you. She likes your smile and she likes your attitude because it's a lot like hers. She's showing me a picture on a wall. There's a photo album and then there's a picture on a wall. In the picture, there's three older women. She's showing me that she is the middle one in the picture. It's like, find it. It's on somebody's wall in your family, but she's the one in the middle. Okay? All right, hope that helped. Um, okay, it's starting to get late here. There's just the couple of announcements tomorrow night, Thursday night from 7 to 9. Excuse me, we have a new class starting. Anyone interested, please come on over. It's starts at 7. It's a 10-week course, and we have room. So let me know. Also, Friday nights are open circle. If you've never sat in one before, it doesn't cost you anything, but just your time. And I'm sure that you'll find tremendous satisfaction and healing in that circle. Everyone that comes does. So after the first sitting, when you decide to come back again, then we ask for $10 per person. The drawing tonight, Lori Lazuski won the free reading. Congratulations. Give me a call and we'll set up the time for the reading. Also, for all of you, the way to get into that reading is to share our videos as much as possible, because that's going to help us, get to where we need to be. And it's a good thing. Your name will go into a drawing and you can get a free reading. And trust me, a full reading is different than what I do here online. I mean, this is all inclusive of it, but it's full reading is much more involved than just a quick message from spirit. Okay.
We do phone readings.
All right. And yes, for those that do live at a distance, I do phone readings as well as personal or private one-on-one readings. Okay. Christy Simmons. There's a woman that comes through. It's not who you're asking. You're asking for an Adam Klein, but there's a woman that comes through. And I want to say his grandmother, his mother or his grandmother. I don't know how long ago he passed, but he's not ready to come through. Okay, just whether it's transition or just that he's just not emotionally ready, I'm not sure. Okay, but know that they're here. All right, Missy, yes, it could be someone from your childhood. I don't know, but just know that when the children come through, that it's a wonderful, a positive energy. Okay. Okay. Christy Simmons, just for a second, just come back. This is really bothering me because I know that this is someone you want to see, but he's not here yet. Don't give up on him, and it doesn't mean he won't. It just for whatever reason, he's still going through transition, which is a learning process over there. Some spirits, it's a matter of moments, and others, it can take, a long, long time. But don't give up on it. Yes, he is there because there's a woman standing here and she's saying, I got him. And she keeps giving a thumbs up. Um, she's saying, I got him, just so that you know that. Okay. He's with family, he's with people that care a great deal about him. In fact, I don't know if this is wrong to say or not, but they're glad he's there. They're like they're glad he's there. Yeah, but it's a good thing. It's like they've missed him, or it's their chance to reconnect with the physical family. Okay. All right. I think I'll do just one or two more real quick. All right. Jalen. Where to go? Jalen. Micus. Hi, Jalen. Jalen, what's with fast cars around you? Wow, I'm just there. I'm just seeing really fast cars, and there's a man standing over on the side telling, just slow down. You don't need to do this. Very worried about you, that you've been taking some chances that just aren't good. Please be careful. Okay, I'll leave that. Amanda, you need to give Damien time.
No.
That's what I'm hearing, is you need to give Damien time. There's a man standing here, and he's saying something's going on with Damien that he needs time to work it out or to figure it out. He's saying sometimes you can't step in and help as a mom. Sometimes you just need to trust. I don't know how old your son is or what this is, but this man is giving this message with love. He really cares about Damien. Um, all he's saying is give him time. I hope it makes sense. Okay. All right, folks. That's about it. I am getting tired. So again, if you'd like, come on in Friday nights. We have classes starting tomorrow night, Thursday night, 7 to 9. If you cannot make the evening class but still want to come for classes, next Tuesday at noontime, from noon to 2, so that if you have children, you can come in. We work with the school calendar so that when they have time off, we take the day off too, or the week off. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Remember, if many times as you share this, your name goes in for the drawing. That will be the last Wednesday of February. Have a wonderful night, and thank you for joining tonight. Bye-bye.